Charlie from Custom Craft. I've got one badass black bike in today. I'm a black and chrome guy myself. I've got Wazza here, or Warren, today. I'll get you to introduce yourself.
Yeah, thanks Charlie. I'm Warren from Melbourne, Australia, and this is my 2014 Road King Classic, originally.
Yeah. What made you choose a King, man? What made you go for a King?
I wanted a tourer because I do some bigger miles, and I've always loved the Road Kings.
Yeah.
And I wanted to sort of build a semi-Vikla, bagger, lowrider sort of a style bike, and I thought the Road King would be ideal.
Yeah.
With the bag. So first thing we did was put extended bags on it.
Yeah.
And to give it a bit of space and to give it that lowrider look.
Yeah. They drop right down, don't they?
Yeah,
that's
nice. Down now, and it'll come up 5 inches to a full ride height.
Yeah.
It's got dirty air rear suspension.
Okay. And those bags just bob straight on. You had to do a bit to fit them up.
Came out in the standard Harley black and just bolted straight on, straight out of the box.
Oh, geez, that's
fantastic.
Good. Yeah.
And yeah, Dennis Kirk fishtails.
Okay, and I see you've got spark plug here, mate.
Yeah, we've just finished a flamethrower installation.
Yeah.
With spark plugs. There's an ignition coil hidden under the seat, and there's a fuel relay hidden up under there as well.
Yeah.
And about 150 mil behind those spark plug, which you can't see, there's a couple of fuel injectors. And I've got a little hidden switch up under the horn, which I activate forward, and the horn goes, pull it back, and it activates the flamethrower setup.
Okay.
And it'll throw a flame 2.5–3 metres out the back.
That's a decent flame,
yeah,
mate.
It's a bit scary, so
yeah. It's
disconnected at the moment, but I can connect it on when I want to use it.
I see.
And what makes the back end of this is your big burner clear lenses.
Thank you, brother.
It's just a nice clean look, and it just sort of lengthens the back end of the bike, and it's perfect for the Road King.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Just made for it.
Yeah, yeah. We actually had to play around for about 6 months to get the proportions correct.
Yeah, they just look so good. They just suit the bike.
Yeah, awesome. Awesome.
And I went clear because I just wanted a nice clean back end.
Yeah.
I tossed up whether to go red or smoke lenses, and I thought I'll just keep it clean.
Clean. Yeah, I've seen you gone clear in the centre too, mate. You know, that looks really good. What have you done to the back guard there?
It's an infill, which lengthens it, and it also fills in this gap that you get between your bags and the guard.
Okay.
It was like $50 on eBay.
Okay.
And it bolts up underneath, and you just put a bolt in through the side of the guard.
Awesome.
To keep it in. It lengthens the back of the bike to make it a little bit more of a bagger.
Yep.
And just tidies it up a little bit.
Okay, and that's from where the guard split is here, so to speak, you know?
Yeah, that's the bottom of the guard.
Okay, and that's the infill here?
That's the infill down there.
Yeah, I love how it goes up the sides.
It just makes it a little bit cleaner.
Yeah, it cleans it up. A lot of guys put the inserts when they've got the bags, you know?
Yep.
Put the inserts, but this comes all as one kit. Awesome. I've seen some guys even transfer the stoplight into the infill, you know, bit of work, but you know, I've seen that done successfully.
This is a stock bike, other than a few little tinkering and add-ons.
Yeah. Which
you know you can do yourself. It's not that difficult.
Awesome.
Especially these, they just clip straight in.
That was the whole idea, mate.
Yeah.
If my secretary could fit them, anyone should be able to fit it.
Exactly.
You know. She was the test.
Yeah.
And she's not mechanically minded at all. Big shout out to Lysandra.
There's the bolt there for the original factory seat.
Yeah.
Which is the bolt hole. And I thought, rather than put a nut in there, I thought I'll put a crown and put the King on it there. So I bought a petrol cap, cut it off, epoxied a seat bolt in there, and did a little bit of a mod, and just screwed it straight in, and she comes off, but just stays on. It's just something a little bit different, just, you know, a Road King. Yeah. Rather than having it on the tank, I've got it on the back.
I love it. Yeah.
It's a little bit different, mate. The beautiful thing about the Harleys is you make them your own.
Isn't it?
You build it out what suits you. I ride this every day, whether, you know, if the weather's good.
Awesome.
It's not a trailer queen, it's an everyday ride.
Yeah, I've seen you out and about in Melbourne, and we've ridden together a few times.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the Aussie Vikla guys, cruising with them a few times, meet up with them, not a bunch of nice guys. You've got here the, is that the original
luggage rack.
Yeah.
No, it's an aftermarket. I looked at the Harley product. They're like $500 odd.
Yeah.
And I bought that on eBay for about 150.
Right. I get you.
I don't use it for luggage, it's only for the look, and it's just to extend the back a little bit more in line with the lenses.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
You know, those in the fishtails just pull the back a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And it's the same with the front when you put the bezels on, it makes the front a little bit longer.
Yeah.
So I wanted sort of a sleek look on the bike and, you know, have a nice smooth line.
I get you.
And on the front we
yeah.
did a 23
Just one sec.
60 spoke traditional.
One sec. Come
wheel.
on up. Let's go here. Yep.
And we rate the
So
bike.
do you get the whole of that wheel in that?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you got on the front here, mate?
This is a 23-inch 60 spoke traditional wheel. It's a DNA rim.
Yeah.
We had to rake the front of the bike 6 degrees, so we put a hog halter rake kit or triple tree in it to pull the front out.
Okay, and is that just a bolt-on job?
Yeah, bolts in.
So no
Pull the whole front end out.
Yeah.
Forks, the whole lot. So at the same time, I put the chrome uppers and lowers on while we had the front end out.
Yeah.
And we had to rake it, otherwise the guard hits the crash bar.
Yeah, getcha.
And
did you notice much with the steering?
it makes it a little bit heavier because it's a much bigger wheel, a little bit heavier at low speed.
Yeah.
And the beach bars, there's no turning circle, so you've got to be super careful. But once you're up to a roll, absolutely no problems.
Oh, awesome.
Comfortable on the road.
Yeah, I noticed that with mine, I've gone to a 21 on the front too, a low profile tyre as well. And it's a bit stiffer, but I don't mind it. I like it.
Yeah.
I actually like it a bit more. It's a bit more like power steering.
Better on a highway tour, isn't it?
Oh,
Once you get to a roll, it's fantastic.
And I found with the factory 47 bars, it's like power steering, just the shape of them.
Yeah.
They're very easy to control the bike with, you know, and counter steering on it, you know.
Well, all my mates, all the Vickler boys are trying to talk me into going apes.
Oh, yeah.
But I've always preferred the beach bars. I just find them really comfortable.
Yeah.
Especially, you know, on a cruise, it's just the right height.
Beautiful. Yeah, I've seen a few videos, mate, going up to Yea.
Yeah.
You know, and you're hooping down the highway.
Up to Albury, over to Adelaide, and done some big miles with it.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting any younger.
No,
So
no.
Comfort's a big thing at my age.
Yeah. I seen you, you went all the way up to the Vickler Nationals on it.
Yeah, we went to Albury and back in December. That was a good trip.
Yeah.
It's a nice ride. It's only about 4 hours. So,
Yeah, 4
you know,
hour
a couple
ride.
of petrol stops and no problems.
Yeah. That's
So
awesome.
that was a really good ride. I think there were 62 bikes in our group that went up there, not counting the interstate bikes that came down.
That's good, isn't it?
Oh, it's so much fun when you ride with all your mates. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah. And the necklace here. No, that's not what they call it, is it?
Nacelle.
Nacelle necklace. And the nacelle here.
Nacelle.
Okay. And the nacelle here, is that a factory nacelle?
Yeah, that's a stock factory, but I've put the shrouds on it,
Yeah.
indicators and passing lights, and it just sort of elongates the front a little bit as well.
Yeah.
Because they've got such a big presence, the Road Kings, with a big front end.
Yeah.
You can afford to put a little bit on it. It doesn't make it look too heavy.
Yeah, I get you.
I think it just suits the bike.
All right.
I went clear lenses and just to make it a nice clean look.
Yeah, I see that.
And unlike you, we're old school,
Yeah.
black and chrome.
Yeah, beautiful.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah. And that's a standard guard, is it?
Yeah, that's the stock guard. All I had to do was lift it up a couple of inches.
Yeah.
It doesn't really follow the true contour of the 23,
Okay.
but it looks fine.
Yes.
Polished rotors and bolts, of course, to match the 23 rim.
Yeah. And how do you find it pulling up on that disc?
Oh, no, absolutely no problems.
Yeah.
Although saying that, I hardly use the front brake. I'm a back brake man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always use the back brake. And
okay.
Never use the front brake.
Yeah.
I suppose because I grew up on dirt bikes
Yes. Yeah.
up the bush, and you never used your front brake.
Yeah. I was the same, but that's when I went to riding school, man, they hammered you on the front brake.
Yeah.
In fact, you've got to do a front brake test. And so you've got to learn the front brake, and I've always, jammed on the front, back, and especially when you get yourself into a tight situation on the road, and I know when I've got it too heavy on the arse end, she starts to creep over, so I'll just touch a pedal a couple of times and slow it down with the front.
You're probably like me on the gear shift. I always kick up
Yes.
I've got mates that use the back kick and kick with their heel. I just can't do it.
Oh yeah.
I just can't get my head around it. It's front foot only.
Yeah. I can't remember if I ripped it off, to be honest, Warren. I think
Oh yeah, it's the steering lock. I just saw it online somewhere. They come out of the States.
Beautiful.
I can't read. I haven't
There's
got my glasses.
Martins. There we go.
Martins.
Big shout out to Martins.
Martins in the US.
Yeah.
They make a range of clocks.
Yeah.
Or temperature gauges.
Oh shit, that's great.
And I think even a compass or whatever. But it was, you know, the standard Harley lock for your bike, and I thought it's a handy thing because I look at it quite often. You have a quick look at the time.
Yeah.
Well, you can see I over mucked it up from daylight savings.
Yeah. Okay. Good. My problem with that, mate, if I could see the time and I say I'm running late, I start riding like an idiot, you know. Yeah.
Well, I don't need to be running short of time to be doing that.
Oh, we do a good job of it as it is, right?
But otherwise, she's a stock bike.
Okay.
Motor stock, I haven't done anything to it.
Yeah.
There's plenty of grunt in the 103s
You know.
for me, plenty of torque, plenty of high end.
Yeah. They get moving, that's for sure.
Yeah, we can, you sit on the highway, I put the cruise on at 110 and just enjoy the ride.
Off it go. Yeah. And you ain't got cruise control on it, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, you have you?
Yeah, cruises on this side, you engage, hit the button, engage it.
Wow. And that was, what year is this?
14.
14 came out with cruise control.
2014, yeah. And it's the first of the Rushmore models, which was the slightly bigger cams in the twin cam.
Oh, I get you.
I looked for a couple of years. I wanted a 14, 15 or 16 road king.
Yeah.
So, and I had my eye out for 2 years to find, and I wanted a black one, so I finally found one. I was sitting in bed, 9:30 one night, and the phone goes with a notification, just been advertised.
Yeah.
No photos. I rang the guy 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
He sort of FaceTimed me around the bike, and I bought it in Surfaced Paradise.
Oh, there you go.
Over the phone, sight unseen. He showed me the video. I said, yeah, I'll buy it.
Beautiful.
Shipped her down, and away we went.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I got a similar story like that myself. The wife was behind me. I was on my bike, and she goes, "Man, that bike is way too small for you." I go, "Yeah, you're right. We need to upgrade." And that's when we decided to get a deluxe.
Yeah.
I tell you, as soon as she said, "Yeah, we need to get a bigger bike," I think it was 48 hours later, I went to her in bed, 1 o'clock in the morning, "Honey, I found the bike."
Yeah.
I found the bike. Went going Bendigo, 6 o'clock in the morning.
I rang my mate who lives in Queensland. I said, "Can you get down to Gold Coast Harley Davidson in the morning? I want to buy a bike." He goes, "I'm flying down to Melbourne." He said, "I can't get there." And I told him about it. And he goes, "I just bloody buy it."
Yeah.
So I did. Rang him in the morning and bought it.
Awesome.
But I love it. I won't part with it. I've got a young grandson who's just turned 1.
Yeah.
And I'll leave this to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll buy another bike when I retire,
And
I'll just keep this one. I love it too much. I couldn't sell it.
yes. Yeah.
It's not the money. It's just the work and the
Everything
time
about
I've had it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing how many bikes do get passed down the generations, mate, and that's great to see because it also inspires the younger guys.
Yeah, well, I've got 2 daughters and they both wanted it.
Oh, okay.
So whoever produces the first grandson, they get it.
Oh, okay.
So one had a son, one had a daughter.
Oh, okay. Well, and tell me about this here, man. You got some heat deflectors.
Yeah, the heat deflectors.
Yeah.
Put them on and they actually work a treat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in summer, but they get so hot.
Yep.
And they do keep the heat off your legs, off the inside of your legs when you ride.
That's beautiful. Where'd you grab them?
Oh, they were just an online item.
Okay.
I think maybe 20, 25 bucks or something.
Beautiful.
Little bits and pieces. They don't cost a fortune.
No, but it makes a big difference
I think
to the
clock
ride.
was like $100.
Yeah.
The crown was 25 or something.
Yeah.
And,
what's $200, mate, with a Harley? Nothing.
Yeah, exactly. You can't walk into a Harley dealership with 200. And
No.
I guess say you a T-shirt for that.
Yeah. Even nowadays, price of petrol, isn't it? It's gone from $10 to fill it up now to 20, 30.
Yeah. This is over $30 to fill her up.
Yeah.
Well, I get about 400 odd kilometres out of a full tank.
Geez, you do well, mate.
Yeah, that's a cruising tank. If I'm sort of fanging it around town, it's a little bit less.
Zoom. Little drinker.
Yeah, I love the beach bars. They're so comfortable.
Yeah.
They're for long trips and even around town. They're good. They're a bit you've got to be careful lane splitting because they're the same height as car mirrors.
Yeah.
Got to be a bit careful.
Yeah.
The Willie G grips are so comfortable as well.
Okay.
You know, summer or winter, they're really good.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
And I changed from the factory mirrors to the little thin line, slim line mirror because I wanted to keep the sort of the top of the bike clean.
Yeah.
I'd take mirrors off if I didn't have to, but
yeah, same here.
You've got to have them.
Yeah, I see more my armpit than anything.
I'd run them underneath and keep it nice and clean, but I'd have no turning circle at all. They'd hit the tank.
Yeah, I get you.
And a pair of bare bones just to make it a bit slimline and to sort of have the the geometry of the bike so it's
beautiful.
Sort of lays back.
Yeah. No, it's a well balanced bike, mate. I love it. You know, I've seen it.
Black and chrome. We're old school, Charlie.
Yeah. No, I'm a fan of it, mate. That's for sure. All right, brother. Thank you very much coming in today.
Pleasure, Charlie. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. We've enjoyed going over the bike. That's for sure.
Yeah, we love the black and chrome.
Yes, absolutely. We've got to get a shot of the bikes together.
Yeah.
So we can get the black and chrome going across. Thanks again.
Pleasure, mate.
All right. Cheers.